Hi everybody, just a little quick tour of my fish room. Here you go, you got Zophophus alvarez and Guppy V101A Sloveni, some assassin snails as you can see, loads of babies. Next door, we've got some female show guppies, full reds, a couple of young males coming on in there, but you'll get to the males in a minute. Some more young show guppies, all females, males are kept somewhere else. Some panda guppies, there you go. Zophophus Nestle Hoiquiotto. There's the male and female there. A couple of young fry in here. You see that in the plant. Oh, there's my couple Grindle worm cultures. Some of the full red guppies. On some Moscow blues. These are the dark version, not the nice version we used to get, but still nice guppy. Just as nice as they used to be, as I say. On to some empty tanks, working projects. Kahaku sawtails. Skiffia V188, few fine, little Vitata I got. Next, a little Dumbo better. Just going to see if I can breed them. There's a female here. She's a Cambodian blue crown tail. That'd be interesting. I don't know the genes, whether crown tail is dominant or anything in the PKs, but hey. Right, next you got looks like an Amica splendens, but it's not. It's Xenotopa variata. Couple of half beaks, Guppies, and there's a couple of coolie loach in there, but you never see them. Next, you've got my cichlid tank. Don't know why I have cichlids, but hey, I suppose being a fish keeper, I should have some. Iliodon, Zantuzai. Doing quite well. I haven't read for a while, but you know, these fish tend to do these sort of things. Right, here's an interesting one. Skiffia lerme. Both males and females seem to get this golden belly, greeny to golden belly. Looks absolutely gorgeous and one of my favourite fish. Few guppies. Oh, I seem to have guppies all over the place in here, so there you go. Longfin, black bristlenose. There's a few babies in there. Armoured plate catfish. I got half a dozen of these little things, with the idea of one day breeding them. Skiffia multipuntata. Males get this gold and black, and the females are a bit bland, but hey, they're one of my favourite fish, so. Right, snakeheads, Channa Stewarti, doing quite well. Got them about 2 months, 2 months ago, at half this sort of size, and they're doing quite well now. Good waste disposal system, I suppose. Danios, got loads of these. Don't know why. I got them. I breed them. Right. Some more show guppies. Got these in Derby, not Derby, but Corby. Got a few babies. Caracodon lost, well, species, not quite sure what they are, but from lost Pinoff. Alright. Daphnia tank. I don't know if you can see anything in the video, but there's quite a few in there. Feed some of the fish. They seem to enjoy it. My Daphnia feeding tank. As you can see, it's pea soup green because it's got 24-hour lighting. And all I do is I take almost all the water out of here, and then I top it up with that. So that's how I feed Daphnia. Here is one of my favourite fish, Geodonyctis viviparus. One of the first described Guppies. And in here you can see there's a couple males. Males with the big fins and the black. The females get like that. Not a lot of colour to the females, but they look nice. As you can see, there's a few babies in there. I flock breed them. They do fantastically well. A few plants. Few shrimp. Don't know why. They don't. These things don't eat the shrimp, so there's quite a few shrimp doing quite well in here. Oh, nearly forgot these little guys. Goody entrepreneurs. And a lone alpha quadratus. First live bearer I kept, rare live bearer I had. I managed to breed. So. That's that little guy. Right. Here we got some of the guppy rearing. These are all males in here. So there's a few Endler types. Japanese blue. What else is there? The Endlers. Lots of blues and stuff in there. I got a couple of head of tanks up the top of the tank. A couple of female guppies. The female guppies, I keep them separate, and they're all virgin. Keep them separate so I can grow them on, get them to a good size. Put them back to the males at a later date to eventually breed them. Oh yeah, we've got these. Japanese blue redfins. Double sword. They do quite well in my tank, so I've got a couple of tanks of these things. Empty tank down there with a load of media in there. Platies, you've got to have a platy, I suppose. I don't like them, but hey. Right, on to little rearing tanks. Endlers. There's a few endlers. Little rainbow, no idea what it is. I've got the name somewhere, but rainbow fish, not rainbow fish, is it? White cloud mountain minnow, and in there is a Vietnamese mountain minnow. Some of my young pintail guppies. I'll get to the male in a minute, but these are young males that I'm growing on. Not got their pins yet, but hey, eventually they will do. Here's the mature pintails of the female. Do you see the pintail female has the extra long dorsal, and here's a male. He's got a little round tail. He's only about 20 mil. He's not a big fish, and he's got perfect pin in the centre of the tail. So yeah, I quite like them. Some endless sort of things. This is a show guppy which I'm crossing with an endler just to see what I get. Nothing interesting really. Baby pintails. Few blondes, mainly dark, so Some Japanese blue red fins again. Double swords. There's another tank which I'm trying to breed from. Little sky blue double sword guppy. Developed by Alan Rothwell. Lovely little fish, but it's not a show fish. It's a hobby fish. That tank's empty. Oh no, there's a little fight over the back there. Another angler. Some interesting little guppies here. These are, well, I don't actually know what they are, but they're meant to form what we're thinking they could be blue, which is Japanese blue guppy, but with an unusual recessive gene which makes them silver. Female guppies, young'uns I'm going on. The males are here in separate tanks, so they don't interact with each other. These are sort of like snake skin. From show guppy stock, so see what happens. One of my, well, the only killie I have. There's a female. What is it? It's Garnerai Nasuka. That's what they are. There's a male in the back there. Lovely blue colours. Baby guppies there. Another. Oh yeah, this is another lot of pintails. So that's the little breeding tanks out the way. I'll stand back so you can see a shot of the breeding tanks. Well, I say breeding tanks, just little rearing tanks. Then we come across onto some of the 4-foots I got. So as you can see, I got 3 4-foots stacked on top of each other here. And in here, Danios. Don't know why, like I said earlier, I got them because I got them. Iliodon Versidens. And a few Amica Splendens. There's a little deck over the back there. That's a L239 Blue Picoltia. I've got a pair in here. Who knows what they'll do, but you know, you never know, one day they might. Down into the second 4-foot. There's a few guppies, a few Danios. Originally the Danios were put in to help boost the filter. And they've been in there ever since. They breed in here occasionally and they get on with it. And then some more Skiffia. This is Skiffia Fursidens, true Fursidens, not the V188s, these are true ones. And bottom tank's empty, nothing down there yet. Got some more empty tanks which I'm working on. There's all the bits and bobs to build, because it's all a research, this middle system. But I'm still working on it. There's a 4-foot down the bottom there, and then several more tanks. And then I do have some swordtails. Can't do them too well, but there's some lyre-tail swordtails with a high fin. I don't know if you can see him, but there's quite a nice male there. I'm hoping he's got lyre-tail genes, because he's got the high fin. But he'd be a breeding male because the lyre-tail males actually, because they've gone Abodian extended, you can't actually breed them. So hopefully I'll get something interesting from them. So that's my fish room. There's little tanks come around. Some header tanks. Oh, some bog standard guppies here. So you come back around the fish room. That's a 3-foot divided. Another 3-foot divided. Some LEDs. These are what I use for the lighting in here. Really bright LEDs. But it's 9 watts per 50 centimetres. So, you know, really, really cheap and easy to run. And that for the green water is on 24/7 to feed the Daphnia tank. I have some other LEDs. I have on the tanks. And yeah, they're okay. They're not the brightest things, but they like the tank good enough for me. There you go. There's quite a nice shot of the Lermain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish with that yellow. That golden yellow to the belly. Both the males and the females have that. One of my pet hates. What's it? Parrot cichlid. This one's horrible. But hey, I was given them, so can't knock it. Big chocolate placo. And a musty. So, stand back a bit. So, as you come across this side of the fishery, you got down the bottom, that's 3 foot, second 3 foot, third 3 foot. Then you come across the where I started. So you got this rack here with 3 foot and 2 foot on it, and it's 3 tiers high. And then I've got a few little fighters that I've got here. Little Dumbo, another Dumbo, and a Platinum. I keep the fighters. I want to breed them. You know, back to this male over here. This is a male I want to breed. So he's got a female in there at the moment. So, you know, I'll keep an eye on them, see what happens, and hopefully get some baby fighters from him. Anyway, that's enough of my fishing. So, hope you enjoyed it. I don't know how many tanks I've actually got in here, but last count it was over 60, but 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them have no water in there, so you know, that's the research system that I'm working on. And I'll finish off with a very fat Zenatoka variata. That's a female at the top, male below, and give them about 10 days, 2 weeks, she will have fry. And yeah, that's my little fish ring. It's not the tidiest of places, and I should probably tidy it before I did this quick video, but hey. Thank you for watching, and enjoy.